Hey, this is Henry Evans, author of The Hourly Entrepreneur. I wanted to give you a quick tour of the Porsche 911 Carrera S Cabriolet. Now, this is the car I looked at getting for a long time, and I wish somebody would have done a tour like this so I could actually learn about the car myself when I got it. So here I want to give you a quick tour of the car and just kind of point out some of the features about it. Number one is that it is a rear-wheel drive car. Therefore, the front, that's where most of the braking's done, is on the front. You can see the tires here on the front. Tires are on the rear. The tires on the rear of this car are really, really large, as you can see. The other nice thing about this particular paint job, which is the dark metallic blue, is that it doesn't actually show scratches very well like the black does. It's just a little bit lighter. A couple other things about the car you'll see is that here, these are actually relatively new tires. They got about 30 miles on them, so you can see the quality of the tires here. The front tires have a little bit more wear on them, not a big deal there. The nice thing about the convertible top is that it's literally one button. You press one button, the convertible top goes up and goes down. There's no manual levers you need to touch or anything like that. Also back here, this is the actual wing of the car. There's a button inside. You can manually tilt the wing up and down if you want to, or it's even easier to just let it do it by itself. It'll tilt up if it needs to cool the car off, or when you're going fast, the car a little bit more stable on the road. One thing on this car, I actually got a fix-it ticket, so that means that I had to put a front license plate on. I didn't want to drill holes in the bumper, so this is actually a removable license plate that actually unscrews and you can put it into the boot, which is the front of the car or the trunk. Speaking of that, let me actually show you what that looks like here. So the key's pretty straightforward. I have a key fob here. There's two keys with the car. It's got the lock-unlock button on it, then it's also got the hood, or the frunk as they call it. So you click a button there, opens right up. You can store stuff inside of there. There's actually quite a bit of room. You can actually take the kids to school in this car, which I've done many times. You can fit 2 backpacks in there, along with a briefcase. And when you close the car, it's very important, the way that you close it, the way I was taught, is that you slam it down like that, not too hard, and then you press down directly on the emblem like that, and that'll actually lock it. This part right here, as I mentioned on the license plate, you can literally just twist this off. It just goes like that and literally comes right off. So if you need to remove that, it's very easy to do. I actually don't like the look of it on the front, but you don't have to have it on there if you don't want to. As we move around here on the side, pretty much straightforward on this side of the car. It actually does have 4 seats. Now the back seats are kind of small, and you can also flip these down right here, so it gives you a little bit of extra storage. But the front seats are very comfortable. And this particular model actually has the all-leather option, which is a very expensive option, new, which means virtually everything is covered in leather. So let me get in and I'll show you how it looks. So as you can see here, inside of the car, this car actually has the white dashboard, which means that the gauges are actually in white, and it's got the all-leather option here, which means literally everything is covered in leather. The dashboard's covered in leather, the glove box, the sides here, literally everything is covered in leather. A couple other features this car has, it's actually got the navigation system inside, so you can actually view the maps. I'll actually turn that on so you can see it. So you can actually view the maps here on the screen. You can see when it boots up, it's got the Porsche logo, if you can see that, and then it's got the maps. It's got a CD player, AM, FM dial, very straightforward on how that works. It's actually starting up, loading up the map for navigation. It's got a glove box right here, which is great. It's got 2 places to store CDs right here inside of the glove box. And then it's also got cup holders, which is pretty rare for a car like this. It's got 2 of them. They pop out like that, and on the other side, and you can close that back up, and now you can actually have your drinks. It fits pretty large drinks inside of here. Climate control, pretty straightforward. This is where you can actually control the wing right here on the back to manually push that up. And I'll push that button and you'll see the wing will actually pop up in the back. This button tightens up the shocks when you're driving. It's the sport mode for the stability management. You can turn that on and off. And this turns off your guardian angel, which is your traction control, which is the Porsche stability management. You hit that button there, it says PSM off, or you can turn PSM on. Recommended to leave on at all times. Climate control is very straightforward. This entire system here is all integrated with the car. There is the ability to plug a phone in, and I've actually got, if you can see here, a Bluetooth plug-in for the phone, so the phone can wirelessly be connected to the car. This is the speaker right here. which actually does work even when you have the top down on the highway, which is pretty amazing. So let's go ahead and take it for a spin.